everybody, and welcome to our travel drop number 8. I am Polina, Travala social media manager, and I'm very excited to see you all today. Today, we have a special guest. It's Gopal, a travel designer from Incentive Destinations, joining us from New Delhi. Hi, Gopal, how are you
Yeah,
doing?
hi, hello. Lovely meeting you, Paulina, and the team, everyone. Welcome.
Thank you so much. We also have Shane, Head of Business Development and Travala, joining us from where today?
Joining in from Thailand. Phuket.
Wow,
Uh,
amazing. Welcome, welcome. So, Gopal, could you please tell us about this amazing package that we prepared for our Travel Tiger Club members? I know that you've been in the travel industry for 30 years, so we can't wait to be surprised by this amazing package that you prepared.
yes, as you said, precisely, I would say 32 years now. And the most famous, the tour anyone would want to come to our part of our land for the first time would always want to explore the Golden Triangle, which is known as Delhi, Agra, Jaipur. And it gives you three different cultures in three different cities within a week's span of weeks time. But since this is a tiger club, we have spiced it up with a very unique experience
Great.
of a national park, Ranthambore National Park. So what we are going to do is we are going to take you through the program. This package is very special because we are keeping the view of your interest, your choice, and everything. We have designed it as a customized program. So everywhere you get an exclusivity, like your guide will be private, who is going to take you. There nobody else is joining in your tour, whether you are one person solo traveler or two of you. You are coming, you are traveling with that guide. Day one, you'll be met and assisted by one of the staff in Delhi. Delhi is the gateway, and it's been the capital of power since decades and centuries. Always been the throne, power throne. Earlier, this Mughals came in, then the Britishers, ruled it. So it's a kind of a mixture culture. So Delhi has got amazing, not only just the beautiful monuments, it has got amazing culture. So what you do is your tour on the day two. First day you arrive, you relax, you go to your hotel, assuming most of the time you arrive by the evening flight. You go to the hotel, relax. Next day morning, the guide is introduced to you and he takes you on a tour, beginning with the Old Delhi mostly. And Old Delhi has got the charm of the Mughal architecture, Mughal era. You see those many people like in Mughal days. This is the beautiful experiences like doing a rickshaw ride. You just saw the picture. So there's a beautiful mosque called Jama Mosque, which is one of the largest in the country. So you pay a visit, understand about the culture, how they perform, and what is the significance about this. So that's how you do, and then do a rickshaw ride, and after that you move to the other interesting places in Delhi. Like there is a beautiful step well, which is actually the ancient way of rainwater harvesting. This is the beautiful thing. It has been featured in quite a few Bollywood movies. It's a beautiful, amazing spot. Then we take you to a very soul stirring experience at a Sikh temple. This temple believed to be providing free food for more than 40,000 people every day. You can visit the mega kitchen, experience yourself, and come out. And then your lunch can be organized at a beautiful local restaurant, depending upon your taste, what you want to savor your taste bud with. And then after lunch, we venture to the other part of the Delhi. So where you will get to see one of the most beautiful, stunning monuments is the Humayun's tomb. This is a beautiful tomb which gave the idea. This is the first Mughal tomb which was built by a queen for her husband, Humayun, in his memory. It's a double dome, onion shaped tomb. And this is the tomb that inspired Shah Jahan, emperor, to build the famous Taj Mahal, which is a wonder of the world today. So what you do is you visit. Yeah, this Taj Mahal has been inspired by the Humayun's tomb that is in Delhi, which is built in red sandstone and marbles and other semi-precious stones. Of course, Taj Mahal is very, very unique and different. So after this visit, we take you to a place called Mahatma Gandhi. He lived there. It's a Birla house called Gandhi Smriti. During his last 144 days, he lived there, and he was shot dead at that place. So you visit there, you interact with the Gandhians. There is beautiful museum. Spend about half an hour, 45 minutes, and come out. And then you move to one of the oldest monuments of the city is Qutub Minar. It's a beautiful minaret. You get to see how it was built. Everything our guide will take you. We call him the master storytellers because our guides are very well qualified. They are licensed. Minimum qualification for to acquire those government licenses are to be a graduate, and most of our guides are master's degree they hold, and they are very very efficient and proficient in the way they handle it. Then,
That that's
yeah.
amazing. Tell us also about the sunrise tour at Taj Mahal. I think it's one of the highlights of the
Yes.
trip.
So what you do is next destination is Agra. So where we go and you stay, and Taj Mahal. This is the Agra fort. This is a magnificent fort. We do have a fort in Delhi also, but compared to that, this is much much beautiful and better. You visit the fort. This evening you witness a beautiful Bollywood type show, which gives you the insight of the love story why the Taj Mahal was built. It's a beautiful with the translation machines are there and very good. The Bollywood style spectacular dance drama show for about 75 minutes. And next day morning, early morning, you wake up, sip a cup of tea or coffee, and then venture into Taj Mahal for the beautiful sunrise visit. After that, you return to your hotel, have breakfast, and get prepared for the checkout. And after that, you drive to Jaipur. So Jaipur is the princely city of Rajasthan, is the capital city. But on the way, you stop by at Fatehpur Sikri, which the Emperor Akbar, the grandfather of Shah Jahan, who built Taj Mahal, had built a city called Fatehpur Sikri. It's the deserted city. After the city, you stop for a lunch in Bharatpur, and then you continue your drive to Jaipur. On that day, you don't do anything because it's going to be about 5 hours drive. You relax, and next day in Jaipur, you start exploring the city. So we do very unique things. We, being a part of responsible tourism, and we understand your thought process. So we don't encourage or recommend any animal rides because there are touristy activities which is not so great, to be honest. In Amer Fort, you elephant back rides are provided, but we don't recommend that. It's very cruelty to the animal. Instead, we can give you very special experience by taking you to a private farm, where you can feed the elephant, bathe the elephant, and walk with them and have a lunch there. And you will be visiting the beautiful Amer Fort in Jaipur and the Hawa Mahal and the city palace. So that's how you understand the culture. So by this time you have reached Jaipur, you would have experienced that the cultures have transit. There is a transition of the cultures. India is a very beautiful country. It's very complex. At the same time, it's very vibrant. Every 100 kilometers, everything changes. The cuisine, the attire, the language, the culture, the following, the beliefs, everything changes. That's the beauty of the land. So here you relax. By the time you absorb everything, whatever you've seen in these three cities, there comes your grand finale of chasing the tiger. So tiger is known as the king of the jungle. The beauty of this beast is, I would say, it's such a beautiful animal creature. This cat takes about 25 square kilometers as its territory in the jungle. So there are about 10 zones in this Ranthambore National Park. It is just about 3.5 hours drive from Jaipur. The day you go reach there, that afternoon, you take a jungle safari, exclusive again, private. Usually, what happens is one jeep can hold 5 to 6 people. We always want you to explore and experience the best of the best. So we give you an exclusive jeep, even if you are two of you. So this jeep safari is conducted for about 3 hours. Afternoon safaris begin at 6 p.m. and ends about 3 p.m. Sorry, and ends about 6 p.m. And then next day early morning, it starts about 6 a.m. After tea and coffee, you venture out for the safari again, because jungle is very, very different. Besides the tigers, you also get to see other animals, antelopes, there are sambar deer, there are spotted deers, there are bears, sloth bears, a lot of other things, there are smaller creatures as well. So
Is
we
there a
always,
possibility to see a leopard?
yes, you do.
Yeah.
You do see leopards. It's a very shy animal, but it all depends how good your naturalist is. So this is where we can come into the picture. We ensure that to make you enhance your experience of the wildlife, we provide you the best of the best naturalist who will guide you through, because we don't want you to miss out just focusing on tiger. There are beautiful other creatures on the way when you are chasing the tiger. So you should not miss out anything. That's why we are in this program. We have included three safaris. One in the afternoon on day one you reached Ranthambore. The other two are in the morning and afternoon of the day two in Ranthambore. Then after the safaris, next day morning you drive back, and then you take your flight back to Delhi, or those who wants to extend the trip, because India is not cannot be seen in 7 days or 10 days. India is such a beautiful country. You want to come more and more. So those who wants to extend their trip, we have the options. We can always help you out in building more extensions for that.
Yeah, that's really exciting. Thank you so much, Gopal. You covered the whole trip just marvelously. This is an amazing adventure. Tigers to meet tigers. I
Yes.
really like this concept. Thank you so much for sharing it.
Any
Now I'd
questions?
like, uh, maybe our community will have questions that I can share with you later. Now I'd like to bring up Shane, who is ready to give us a business update.
Yeah, and before I jump into that, first off, Capella, I want to thank you and say I appreciate, and on behalf of everybody, I think we appreciate that you take an ethical approach to your tours. One question that I would have is, I know that India gets quite hot during specific months. Are there any months that you would recommend doing this tour throughout the year?
You see, what happens, the best time to visit for this program is October to March end. However, having said that, the tiger sighting happens amazingly great during the summer months. So you can also consider it between April and June end, because 1st of July till 30th of September, the national parks remain closed due to the monsoon period. So because the particular national park we have featured in this program, Ranthambore, has got a very different vegetation, which dries up in the summer. So the visibility increases, and being hot climate, the tigers come to the water holes. Most of the hot water holes are man-made, so it's very beautiful where you can see them, soaking up themselves into the water, and beautiful sights.
Oh, that's fantastic to know, and I think it's worth also noting that when you're actually booking your adventure, booking your tour, it is something that Gopal is going to have to book on your behalf. So proper lead up time is going to be required for doing anything like this. Just last minute, we definitely don't want you to, we want you to get the best of the best. So allow yourself a bit of time to appropriately put together the best experience that you can get. So really appreciate it, Gopal.
Yeah, thank you, everyone.
Yeah, so I'm gonna dive into a bit of an update here. For those of you that don't walk away with the experience, do note that you can book it through the concierge service. We do have close ties with Gopal and his business. So if this is something that you'd like to do, then you can definitely book it through the concierge service. Onto the
That
business.
sounds great. I'd definitely book a trip like this. I'm in New Delhi right now.
So onto the business update. We're excited to announce that the campaigns have been a success. In January, we did the most recent Bitcoin giveaway campaign, and we also did a Travel Tiger giveaway campaign, which were both received with quite success. In December and January, we marked some great growth and great revenue targets. So 5.7 million, over 5.7 million in December, and 6.4 million in January. The Travel Tiger campaign was a success given the fact that we had over 200,000 AVA locked. So that's a 45% month over month increase with 1,750 new smart members. So really exciting to see people join the community there. And 114 of them actually were upgrades by existing smart members. So definitely a success on that campaign, and we thank everybody for being a part of it. The new AVA Smart Bonus was introduced. So that was of January 1st, 2024. And you're going to be receiving 15% on all tiers up to Diamond, where you get a 20% bonus that's going to be distributed quarterly. We did launch a kayak back in November, and we're getting back up to speed. You'll see some of the numbers bumping up in the Telegram bot. They've got a unique identifier for kayak bookings. The AVA token was listed on BitGet. We did a successful AVA community update, or I guess an AMA with their community, and that was well received and well attended. And we had some recent token integrations. In case you missed it, we've done Pepe, PivX. We've got a 2K giveaway. So if anybody books with PivX in the last 2 days here, you'll be entered in to win $2,000 in PivX tokens. That'll come directly from them. We introduced grapes into our community, Myro, Caspa, Tetrum, and then most recently Matic and USDT on Polygon. So some upcoming campaigns and announcements. We have some good ones in the pipeline. So follow along on our socials, most notably in Twitter. If you want the most up to date, then press the bell for notifications, and you'll be up to date with anything going on there. But we've announced that we're partnered with Token 2049 in Dubai. That's coming up in April 16th through 18th in Dubai. And if you want to attend the conference, enter Travala for the promo code and get a 10% discount on your tickets and attendance. We've got another event announced tomorrow, so stay tuned for that one within our Twitter again. And Lady of Crypto actually put out a YouTube intro of Travala and how she's been using it in the past. That's available on Twitter as well. And again, that's Lady of Crypto. She's got 494,000 followers on Twitter. So like and reshare that, amplify the message, and that would be greatly appreciated. One final reminder, I should say, is BEP2 is going to be going away here. It's going to be sunsetted in April of this year. So get your tokens over to ERC20 as soon as possible so that you're not sitting there with useless tokens. And with that, I'll hand it back over to Polina.
Thank you, Shane. Yeah, my reminder to the community is to delist your tigers from OpenSea if you have them listed, because we're about to spin the wheel and we don't want them to be sold for cheap. Thank you, Shane.
Thanks, Polina.
All right, let me share my screen and choose the winner. All right, great. Let me just make sure that you can see my screen. I have it right here on the YouTube. Okay, now it's working. Perfect. Great. So here you can see the wheel. I think without further introduction, we have all numbers from 1 to 99. Let's spin the wheel. Number 876. Congratulations. Let me get back to the live stream. Wow, number 876. Congratulations. You won the chance to have this amazing trip to India.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Gopal and Shane, for joining us today. Thank you, our wonderful community. You make these things happen. And if you didn't win, please don't be upset. We have this opportunity every quarter. We'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.
Thanks very
Namaste.
much, everybody.
Namaste.